Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Logitech MX Sound 2.0 computer speakers. I bought these on sale for $80 and they usually go for $100 whenever they're not on sale. Also, if you're interested in these speakers, I've left links down below. Now these Logitech speakers are definitely very impressive and have some areas where it really shines, but when it comes to PC speakers, there are a ton of other options on the market and it's really competitive. So does the Logitech MX Sound 2.0 speaker stand out and should you buy it? Let's find out. So first up, the design. On the front of the speakers, it has a ring-shaped circle look to them, which is continued on the back as well. On the back, you have a smaller ring-shaped circle, which is the bass port. Since the MX Sound is a 2.0 setup and it doesn't have a dedicated subwoofer, the smaller circle bass port is the substitute. On the front of the speakers, it has a silver-ish fabric material, which looks nice. The only thing to note here is that in order to keep them clean, it is best to not touch them if you're eating something really greasy. But overall, from a design standpoint, these look sleek and definitely come off as a high quality set of PC speakers. As far as the inputs, on the back of the right speaker, you have a 3.5mm aux input as well as a 3.5mm PC input, the RCA, power, and lastly the 3.5mm audio out headphone port. When it comes to features, on the front of the right speaker, it has a motion sensor and whenever you wave your hand near it, it lights up. With the interface on the front, it has a volume control as well as the Bluetooth connectivity. So the next feature that's really unique on these speakers is the 4.1 Bluetooth. With this feature, you can connect up to 2 devices and use Logitech's easy switch features to switch between devices, and it's really easy and simple, and I'm going to go ahead and show a demonstration. With this feature, it's very easy. All you do is play it on one device and then pause it and you can play it on the next device. So right now I'm playing it on my phone. And then I go ahead and pause it and then play it on my computer. With the MX Sound, you have a couple of ways to connect to your devices. You can connect to your devices by plugging in either a 3.5mm aux cable, which is included in the box, or use the Bluetooth connectivity. What's really unique about the Bluetooth connectivity is that you can pick these up and go into another room and plug in the power and continue to use them. Also, as far as the range, on Logitech's website, it says 25 meters, which equals out to 82 feet, and I would say that's pretty accurate, and these do a great job of maintaining a solid connection. Okay, so now I'm going to do a sound demonstration. For this test, I would recommend wearing headphones to get a little bit of a better idea, but other than that, let's go ahead and get started.
You will know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it, run from it, destiny still arrives.
My feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting. From this point on, anything we do together. Body on the corner, million in the trunk. 7 figures I spend that every other month. Killers on the corner, talents in the clip. Build a palace out in Paris just to fill with bitches. Say my name and I'm coming with the gun squad. Everybody's running, homie, there's only one gun.
So now, let's talk about the sound. These have a 24 watt peak output and 12 watt RMS, and after spending time watching movies, listening to music, and playing video games, The sound on these produces great accuracy and detailed mids and highs with a really lean bass. Since the MX Sound is a 2.0 setup and it doesn't have a dedicated subwoofer, you're not going to get a lot of bass, so it's not really bass heavy. The bass does have its presence, but it's not going to be rumbling or booming. Instead, you're going to get more clarity and details. When it comes to music, these sound best with music that has a lot of instruments and vocals. Rap, rock, or EDM are not going to sound the best because these don't have a lot of bass, but if you prefer more clarity for those type of music, then you will be impressed by these. The clarity and details sound really clean and overall produces great accuracy. Whenever you listen to music that has a lot of instruments and vocals, you get a nice soundstage where it's spacious and you can pinpoint the instruments and vocals, and there's so much detail in the sound and it sounds kind of like you're in front of the artist. And overall, I would say it sounds really crisp and clean whenever you listen to those type of music. Vocals and instruments is applied to movies as well. For movies such as Get Out or Arrival or anything that has a calmer pace, these are going to sound really nice and enjoyable. But for movies such as The Avengers or Captain America, these aren't going to sound the best because those movies have a lot of bass. And for example, whenever the Hulk jumps really high and lands on the ground really hard, the bass would usually rumble. Or let's say whenever Iron Man starts blasting people with his hand, you would usually hear the bass booming a little bit, which creates a little bit more of an exciting movie experience in my opinion. This goes for gaming as well, because when you play games such as Battlefield or Call of Duty, you're not going to get that boom sound whenever you throw a grenade and it explodes. Now with all of that being said, some of this stuff might not be an issue for some because sound is all personal preference. For example, some prefer sound that has more clarity, whereas others like a lot of bass. So it really depends on your personal preference and what you like. Overall, the Logitech MX Sound 2.0 are a great set of PC speakers for $80. If you have the space and you prefer sound that has more clarity and details and you're okay with not having a lot of bass, then these will be a fantastic option and I think you'll really like them. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. I really hope it was helpful and points you in the right direction. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll be sure to help you guys out. Also guys, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to help support my channel. And until then, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.